backup comes in just in time. I think with that backup tank, he's going to be able to repair this. Nothing inside the bunker anymore, but vultures are coming off the line just in time to pick off the tank. 4 more vultures out there, a bunch of vultures out there for both players actually. MP trying to put on the pressure. He has the speed advantage, so he's going to be able to get inside the main, trying to pick off some SCVs there, picking off an SCV that was building a factory. Flash getting his 5th vac up. Should be about the same position for MP inside his own base, but economically speaking, both players seem to be in very likened positions, despite the fact that MVP got that 14 CC going. Flash managed to put on some pressure, managed to pick off several SCVs, managed to prevent some mining, and has done a good amount of pressure so far, forced some more SCVs to come off the line to repair the bunker. That every little bit counts. And now MP, I think, is trying to go and do some vulture harassment to harassment now, which is to see a decent-sized vulture battle heal on top of this ramp. Flash, apparently, though, quite a large number of vulture here. I think 6 or 7 left alive, so he's going to be able to control the map with his speed on those vultures. Just wondering when he's going to get mines out soon. Both MVP definitely has mines so far. Flash still waiting on his mines, though, but with the huge number of vultures out there, mines aren't going to be as quick a factor. Flash just not getting the mines, going to go up and plant them outside the ramp just to make sure that the tank can't go out there. And I need a sip of water. Dear God, a weekend full of insanely long shifts of work. My back screaming at me like a... oh, God. Yeah, it's screaming at me, basically. Flash being annoying. I'm sorry, MVP being annoying, putting down that bunker there. But barracks, I'm sorry. Dear God, all the words are like in my brain right now. Another barracks. Flash and MVP. Goliath's actually out now for Flash to force that barracks away. Probably going to get taken down, so we might see MVP plop down an additional factory just before they get taken out. Flash still, I think, controlling the vulture count overall. MVP is also playing a bunch of mines. Both players just getting a huge amount of vultures. MVP going to take the little high ground here, going to try to pick up. Both players have a pretty decent amount of vultures. Flash coming in from the back as we're getting a pseudo surround here. He should be able to pick this off. Some reinforcements are coming from MVP at the back, so we're going to see what actually managed to do with this. But no, Flash does come out ahead. Of course, the good thing about having the larger vulture count is that, well, for one thing, you're going to be able to beat any other vultures that go out and meet you, but you're also going to have the map control with the vulture. You're going to be able to go around, you're going to be able to harass, you're going to be able to prevent new bases from coming up. MVP going to go inside of Flash's natural expansion. You can try to pick up at least 2. I think you only got 1 SCV there, though. So that's not as effective as I think you wanted it. But yeah, with vultures out there, with Flash as a larger count of vultures out there, he's going to have map control. He's going to know when MVP tries to expand. He's going to be able to go in there and prevent that. He's going to be able to go and pick off the SCV before it puts down the 3rd base, unless, of course, MVP floats it. This is basically going to most likely force MVP to build a command center inside of his own base and then float it. Probably might pick off the 3 o'clock natural expansion, 3 o'clock mineralium, might go for the 12 instead from inside the main. It's the safer option in that you're building command center inside of your main, but it's going to be a little bit hard to defend just because the resupply route dropships are... better idea to have some dropships out there when you try to go for that. Flash still putting on the pressure, also putting down his own mineral only at the 9 o'clock position. He's going to be able to take that safely just because he has that map control. He has those vultures running around the map, putting on the constant pressure. Siege mode now. Siege mode. Be siege mode. No, siege mode out there now for MVP. He's going to try to defend his third with this. Flash has his own tanks out there, not sieging them up, just going to have him close by. MVP can actually start building his command center close to this base, a little bit far away, but he's going to want to float it off later on. Flash is going to siege up at range. I think he has some of his own mines out there. Both players have some of their mines all over the place. Flash has quite a few mines, spotting a lot of positions for MVP, and the only place I can see the MVP has mines is just outside his own natural expo on that ramp. Scans coming off, tanks sieging up, just kind of killing mines to start off before anything else. Not really much else happening. MVP, both players I think has about the same count of tanks. I think MVP might have a few more. I'm not altogether too sure. Barracks also coming in now for Flash. Going to be able to act as a spotter against these tanks. I think MVP has a few more though. He has a shorter resupply route as well, so Flash needs to be significantly careful with this. MVP also moving out with a lot of vultures, planting down a lot of mines near that 12 o'clock position just to give, give him some breathing room, spotting across the map. They're going to meet each other at the upper left-hand corner. MVP, though, has a decent large number. Flash is going to move up close with his vultures. He knows he wants to keep that vulture count of MVPs down as much as possible so those vultures don't go in and harass him. Also because that 9 o'clock position is going to be vulnerable. It does a good job of cleaning that up, but 9 o'clock position is going to be significantly vulnerable for quite a while before he gets his defenses up there, before he gets a nice and strong position at that location. And Flash is also going to want to just take the entire left side of the map, going to want to expand up to the upper left-hand position, pick up the 3rd gas, and get on with the upgrades, keep up with the upgrade war. keep on the upgrade war, and yeah, I think even already has a dot there that left in position, try to pick up the position, try to pick up that base. But yeah, Flash managed to pick up that third gas. He's going to be in a very good position. He's already economically ahead of MVP because he has that third base running already. While MVP just getting it up right now. Going to lose some of his vultures, trying to put on some pressure at the front. Might pick off this one single vulture as he does so. MVP's actually going to run that out. But Flash still in a position to pressure at the very least. It's not really a full contain, but he is pressuring. He's pressuring natural close to natural expansion, close to pressuring the mineral only at the 3 o'clock. I think MVP should have that up soon. MVP won't going to go up to the upper left hand. Going to be able to spot that position coming up. Not going to be able to prevent it from coming up because Flash Marley has 2 vultures to pick off that one lone one. Also moving out with more tanks to continue putting on the pressure. MVP still kind of looking a little bit boxed in, getting the starport up. Going to be able to get some dropships out there to start dropping across. He really needs to do some drop damage. I think going for earlier drop. Ooh, Flash doing some nice micro there. Somehow barely managed to keep his tanks alive. I don't know why he went for that attack. They're quite a bit risky. Meanwhile, MVP going to move out outside his natural expert to the left side. Vultures and tanks go out and clear up this entire position. Flash meanwhile, oh, nice. Going to use his barracks and scans to siege against that mineral only, picking off SCV. So that's constant damage being done by Flash. MVP just going to move across the map, though, close to the middle. Mines be planted down. Has a nice little tank line. Flash also has tanks on the left side. I think MVP outnumbers Flash, though. Not quite sure whether he has the best tank positioning, though. Has them a little bit of a ball, some behind the other, so I'm not quite sure if all of them are going to be able to range all the tanks. Flash continually putting on the pressure on this mineral only. Dropships out there, but the one single dropship, I'm not quite sure if MP is going to be able to do anything. He might actually bypass, if that dropship didn't get spotted, he might actually completely bypass any sort of attack for now from Flash and pick up the low right-hand position, get that third gas going. Flash just now has his first starport up, I think. Actually, no, this is going to be a vulture drop. Thought he was maybe going to try to go for a hidden expansion. This is most likely going to be a vulture drop. I think maybe a tank and 2 vultures, maybe 4 vultures, going to try to do some damage. He really needs to harass Flash some, and there are a lot of supply depots to blockade in there, but he's going to be able to get that right on top. No turrets out there whatsoever. So 4 vultures going to be able to get inside, going to be able to do quite a bit of damage. Blockading building, yeah, not quite doing much, but these vultures are going to be able to get right on top of the SCV lines, going to be able to pick some of them off, even get a couple of mines going. Tank! Oh, gets shot, but not quite. Gets hit with that mine, but not quite picked off, so he did manage to do some damage.